Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be showing you some DIY fashion inspired by the fall and winter seasons, because just this past week finally started feeling like fall for me. All of these are super easy and super cheap. Also, before I get started, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then you should definitely do that. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for the fall and winter seasons. And sorry for the bad quality of this intro. I just started editing this video and I realized I didn't film an intro. And finally, I'm gonna have another video up for you on Tuesday, which is going to be a fall and winter lookbook. So it's going to incorporate all of the DIYs that I showed you in this video and showing you how I styled them and can wear them for the fall winter seasons. And so you should definitely check that out. I will link it at the end of this video, and once it's posted, you can go and check it out. But let's just get started with this video. So starting off with this really cute knitted headband, all you will need is a knitted sweater, and I just picked this one up from the thrift store for less than $4, and all I'm doing is first just cutting off each of the sleeves. Then I'm just cutting a little rectangular section from a different part of the sweater, and this will just make up the middle part of the bow. Next, using hot glue, I'm just gluing down each side of the rectangle so that there are no frayed edges. Next, going back to the sleeves, I'm cutting 2 slits in either side of it and cutting off about an inch section from one side of the sleeve, and I'm doing that to both sleeves. And this just makes it so it's a little bit less thick when you glue it together. Then using hot glue, I'm going to glue both of those sides together, and I'm also gluing down the section that we kind of cut off just down to the fabric so that it doesn't show. Next, I'm just folding it up like a bow as you see here, and I'm just gluing down the creases. Then taking that strip we used earlier, I'm just gluing that down to the middle to cover up the part that we glued, and then cutting off the extra. So it should look something like this. Then I tried it on my head to see where I should hot glue it and how big it should be, and I just did a diagonal line as you can see and folded the other side over. After cutting off the excess, I realized that it was kind of pointy at the bottom, so I ended up cutting a little bit extra and kind of folding in the sides and gluing that in. As you can see, this is totally optional. I just didn't like the way it turned out, so I just kind of curved the bottom a little bit. But once you are satisfied with the way it looks, then your headband is completed and super cute and perfect to wear for the fall or winter. It definitely keeps your ears warm, and it goes perfectly with the next thing I'm going to show you, which is this really cute infinity scarf. So with the rest of that sweater, I'm just cutting it straight across so that it is a rectangle. I thought that this infinity scarf was a little bit too long, so I just cut off one of the edges. Depending on how big you want your infinity scarf to be, you can choose how much you cut off towards the end. But make sure you don't glue this part down yet. Then fold the rest of your infinity scarf over with the wrong side on the outside, and use your hot glue gun to glue around the entire infinity scarf and connect all of the edges. Once you're finished, then turn your infinity scarf back right side in, and you can take each end and fold it in and then hot glue it together. And once you're finished with that, your infinity scarf is completed. Moving on are these really cute boot socks. Well, you're going to need another knitted sweater, and this one's way easier. All you're going to need to do is cut off each of the sleeves, and you can leave it just like that, but my sweater actually had some bows in the back of it, and so I just decided to cut off some of the bows and put it on the top of the little socks just to add a little bit of extra decoration, and that is literally it. It's so easy, and I think it looks so cute. Moving on to this really cute flannel circle scarf. All you're going to need is a flannel, and I again got this from the thrift store for pretty cheap, and you're basically doing the same exact steps that you did with the other circle scarf. As you can see, I'm just cutting each side of the flannel to make a square or rectangle, and I'm gluing the right sides together on the opposite ends, and then with the rest of it, I'm just folding in the sides and hot gluing the edges around, and that's literally it. It's so easy, and it turned out super cute. Next are these awesome bleached tie-dye leggings, and I think they came out so cool. So I'm just starting with a pair of leggings, and then I just take some rubber bands and kind of fold or crinkle up your leggings and just tie some rubber bands on them. As you can see what I'm doing, it's so easy. And you could either soak it in bleach or just kind of spray it like I did. I just put a plastic bag in my sink and I just use this empty bottle, and then I'm putting 2/3 bleach and 1/3 water into this little mixture, and I'm just applying that to the leggings, and as you can see it'll start to change color basically just before your eyes, and it looks so cool. And the cool thing about this is you can completely decide when you want your leggings to stop bleaching, and so you can have as much or as little bleach as you want on them. But once you are satisfied with the way it looks, just take off your rubber bands and rinse it off and then throw it in the washing machine, and it looks so cool. Next is super easy. It is these polka dot tights. So all I'm doing is taking a pair of black tights, and I'm first just cutting off the end just because it makes it a little bit easier, but that's completely optional. The next part is optional too. It just makes it a lot easier, and all I'm doing is I'm taking, these are actually old flashcards from when I took history, and I am just kind of stuffing them inside my leggings so it makes it a little bit of an easier surface to paint on. As you can see, I'm just taking flashcards at a time and just taping them down, and once you have it all the way down, just take some white acrylic paint and the end of a paintbrush, and I'm just dabbing that into the paint and painting on my tights. And it's so easy. I just did the same thing with the other side, and once they both dried, I flipped them over and did it on the back. And I think they came out so cute. And finally, I don't even know if I would call this a DIY because it is so easy. I went to the thrift store again and I found this really oversized sweater, and this is size like extra large, and so I put it on and it looked like a dress for me, so I decided just to kind of turn it into a little sweater dress. And so all I did was I put a belt around the waist, and you can pair it with leggings or tights or whatever you want to, and I think it just looks so cute. And this was, I think, like $5 for me, so it was such a great deal, and I'm definitely gonna wear this. So that was the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do by clicking this button and give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on my social media, which is over here. I hope this video gave you some inspiration, and if you want some more inspiration, then check out one of these videos down below. This one especially is the fall and winter lookbook, and it has all of my outfits and how I pieced all of these different fashion items together. So if you want to see that, definitely check that out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.